How to animate smooth and jiggly animal ears in Alight Motion. Setup: importing the ears and setting the pivot points. Import your two ear layers and place them on the head. I'll bring this ear to the back by pressing on the three lines and dragging the layer down. Take your ear layer, go to Move and Transform, and if you were to rotate the ear now, it will rotate from the wrong point. To fix that, go to Location and tap on the location icon to activate the pivot point. Swipe on the control pad to move the point to the base or origin of the ear, and the rotation will work correctly now. Do the same thing for the other ear. Adjust the pivot point and test the rotation. Oh no! Look at how the ear is getting cut off here. To fix it, you can just bring the ear lower to hide that area. We can adjust it later during the animation. Animating the ear using rotation and adding graphs. I'll add a few bookmarks for quick navigation. And don't forget to extend your layer to the duration of your project. I'll add keyframes and animate a very simple ear movement. I'm not trying to make this ear animation realistic, just jiggly and smooth. Since this ear gets cut off here, I'll use location to bring the ear down and hide that area. I'll add animation easings to smooth out the basic rotation animation. Make sure to add the same easings as before to maintain smoothness. Animating the ears using effects. For ear animation, I find the bend effect from the distortion warp category to work the best. Increase the angle property to make the ear bend, then set the origin depending on which area you want to keep stable. Increase the start property to make the bend start from the middle of the ear. Add keyframes and animate the angle property to match and add to your basic rotation animation. Add the same easing as your rotation animation to match the flow. To make it better, I'll add an overshoot. An overshoot is when an animation goes beyond its endpoint, then returns to it. Look at the nice little bounce it added. Animating the jiggle using delay. Now let's add our jiggle using follow-through, which I like to call delay. Duplicate the bend effect and delay the angle property keyframes by just a few frames. And adjust the start property so this bend effect only affects the tip of the ear. Now let's move to the final boss, animating the jiggle using delay. Add the swirl effect from the distortion warp category. Take the center property and for now, only move it in the X direction to bring and apply the distortion to the ear. Here's the rule for the swirl effect. If you want the effect to go up, then swipe down. If you want it to go down, then swipe up. Place the swirl effect at the tip of the ear. Adjust the strength for the amount of distortion and the radius for the range of distortion. Add keyframes and animate the strength property to move the tip of the ear left or right. Here's the concept I'm using here. When something is moving, their end parts will have a delay, like they struggle to follow. You'll also have to keep the direction in mind. If something is moving in one direction, move the delayed parts the opposite way. Take care to not overdo it. Keep this delay light and it'll look really nice. Our work is done here, but you can add more swirl or other effects to ward the ear more to your liking. To animate the other ear, just copy the effects we animated for the first ear, then paste them onto the other ear and fix the origin of the pen effect. And fix the center and radius of the swirl effect. You can also add another swirl effect to distort the base of the ear for perspective. That's about it. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.